Hello everyone, my name is Spirit and you are looking fantastic. I cannot see you, but I know for a fact that you are the best. So today we're going to be checking out a game called Asterix and Obelix Slap Them All 1. There is a sequel, but I want to see what this game is about. I think I'm the only American that knows anything to do with Asterix and Obelix. I have played a couple of the retro games. There was a couple of retro games on Game Boy, and I believe there was one on PS1. But we're gonna check it out. And before we start, I noticed on this channel that some people like to see me do playthroughs of games, let's plays, or they like to see what kind of game I start playing on the channel or just showcasing. So are you the type of viewer that likes to see a game being showcased, or do you want to see me play a game through the beginning up until the end, like a let's play? So let me know in the comments below. I really appreciate your feedback. We're gonna choose Asterix and we're gonna slap some enemies. It's good. It's Wednesday, so you know, we need to get that frustration off.
Is entirely occupied by the Romans. Well, not entirely. One small village of indomitable Gauls still holds out against the invaders. And life is not easy for the Roman legion.
Life is never easy.
Fortified camps of Totorum, Aquarium, Laudanum, and Compendium. Our story begins in the forest, not far from the small village we know so well.
Let's take advantage of this.
Okay, animation is looking all right.
Oh yes, goody goody goody.
I don't know if it's hand drawn, but still looks good.
Her dogmatics.
Mission 1-1. It's the year 50 BC. Whoa. This takes place, I'd say about 20 years after Christ. That's crazy. I didn't know Asterix and Obelix takes place like really early on in civilization.
Let's jump back into it. Hup.
All right, so let's check out the controls. So if I tap the D-pad left double or right double, I go faster.
Get a bit spiced up the potion today.
Okay, so
Come on, don't be shy.
the triangle button is to throw enemies. Wait, what happened to? Whoa!
Need to regain my strength for that.
Ow! Seems like they were stuck. Okay, it seems like the enemies were stuck in motion. Okay, they're definitely down for the count. Ow! Ow!
There's no shortage of Romans in the area.
Alright, the moment you hit them, it seems like they refuse to attack you afterwards. Like, look.
Make way.
They don't attack you. Like, the moment you hit them, they don't attack you anymore. It's like they're kind of paused in animation. So, like, the publisher for this game, I'm not really such a fan of the publisher. They're called Microids.
Let's jump.
Sounds like hemorrhoids, but anyways.
Hup. There must be a
No, the animation is really bad. Like, how can these animals be stuck in animation?
Let it rip.
No, this is really bad.
Come on, don't be shy.
But you know, it's a good way for me to showcase new games or games that have probably never been shown before. Uh-oh. Oh, you could switch characters. Nice. Oh, you got it. You have to defeat all enemies. Okay, got you. They have like the echoing sound when they get defeated. It kind of reminds me of like Street Fighter 2. Who here has played Street Fighter 2 recently? Oh my god, such a great game. Still classic, still fun time. Ooh, Mega Punch. Ow, ow. Slap him. So, the only thing right off the bat that I'm really appreciating is the, you know, like the art style is nice. I've always appreciated, so I know that Asterix and Obelix was a cartoon from like in the 70s or the 60s, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where it helms from, like which part of the world people used to watch these cartoons. I don't know how I came across these characters, but I've always been interested in these two specific duos of characters. You know, I've always been like, because maybe the way that they look, the art styles, the aesthetic of these characters have always been interesting to me, and it just got wind to me, you know, when I was really young, that there were games on like multiple this array of consoles. Like it was on, you know, there was Asterix Obelix games on like Game Boy, PS2, I think Xbox, and there is a couple of Asterix and Obelix games on PC. I'd say by the dozens. So how did I ever come across these two characters? Honestly, I'm always interested in finding new games or games that I never heard of. I would like to do playthroughs of, because there's always a unique experience I could probably find out about and play, and just showcase for people that are not familiar with Asterix and Obelix. So for those who don't know these characters, maybe you could look up on YouTube and check out a couple episodes, because I'm pretty sure someone has uploaded, you know, the episodes on the internet. Ooh. Obelix, say Asterix, I feel like we're seeing fewer Romans in the forest this year. It's the season, Obelix. They have gone to invade the British coast. I hope they'll all come back in good shape. The sea air always turns them the prettiest colors. Is this historical accurate? Because I don't think, because this is 50 BC. I don't even think these colonies were ever a thing. Like British founded in 50 BC? I don't think so. Was Britain a thing around 50 BC? Was countries even made?
Back at the village, our goals happen upon a curious visitor.
Have you tried to pick up the Roman sandals yet? Well, I know the Romans, you know, the Romans were definitely a thing in the early times, definitely around the Crusader era. My history is really off, so I apologize if I'm not getting the accuracies in the history of life and the colonies and the countries, colonization. I wouldn't know. I was never really good with geography and history in general. But I guess I'm good in knowing some things are not adding up. And, you know, this is a video game, so don't think too highly of like the intricacies of the historical values of the game, because it's a video game. Not everything's supposed to make sense. Act 1, Asterix in Britain. Continue.
Thanks to Anticlimax's rowing skills, our friends take to the sea. But before long, the wind is taken out of their sails.
Alright, press the X button multiple times to chain together your attacks. Alright, these enemies are more active here. I wonder if I break this right here, this wooden obstacle. Alright, now this is feeling like a video game. Like, level 1-2 is way better than level 1-1.
Well, Romans, you'll have to let us know how the water is. Hup.
Yeah, you damn Romans! Leave me alone! Uh-oh. Okay, you can actually defend.
Let's clear the air. Coming in hot. Hold tight. Let me see if I'm in new t-shirt.
Alright, so circle. Pressing the circle button is to collect things like food items, or health items. I don't know if you have to break this, but I'm gonna try. I don't think you can break it.
Step aside. I'm in a hurry. One free go on the carousel. There's no end to them.
Ain't that some truth? Oh no, 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 no. More Romans. Chat, what do?
Let's clear the air.
We swing the enemies onto other enemies. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Alright, we switch characters. I'm pretty sure Obelix will do more damage from most of them. Whoa, oh, oh. I don't think you needed the echoing sound effects. I mean, the moment they're on the floor, you know they're dead. Slap him! Oh my god, that's a cool move right there. I like it. But there's so many enemies, like I can't even see what's happening. Where am I? Switch characters.
He who rations his strength goes farthest.
And it's kind of cool, like you have some of the parts of the ship showing in the forefront, but it's actually blocking my view. It's blocking like what I'm supposed to see, which is not really good for my vision, but I mean,
That's great ocean air.
it definitely gives atmosphere, I believe so. Say, Asterix, what if we were to commander that sailboat to transport the potion barrel to Britain? That's enough potion talk. There are enemies here listening. Besides, our boat is more discreet. I don't want to rush you, but let us return to my boat before the fog settles in. What? These indomitables are transporting a barrel of magic potion to Britain. I need to warn the commanders.
Ah, victory!
Yeah. Mission complete. Slapping at sea.
Our two Gauls, a Breton, a barrel, and a small dog, disembark at last on a charming British beach.
Make way! Make way!
Coins. Wait, why? My energy replenished? Okay. Let's go. Oh my god, we are decimating these enemies. They are all falling to peril. Call their wives, tell them they're not coming home. I just love that this game kind of like it's trying to be like Streets of Rage, and you know, Streets of Rage is a better game. I'm not saying like this is a good game. I'm just saying like, because it is a beat 'em up, but you know, you could do so much better than this. I'm not saying. I guess I'm saying this is shit. Let's be honest with the viewers. If you're gonna say the game's crap, at least be honest. You know, I don't even know if this is crap. I think this is so average that it doesn't even need to exist. But the people that love Asterix and Obelix probably might have some kick out of this. I'd say, you know, this is a good game if you got it for $2, but if you paid full price, I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. See, the problem is like Streets of Rage. You know, if you don't know the Streets of Rage series on Sega Genesis, and there's the new one on, you know, PC on Nintendo Switch, Streets of Rage 4. Those games have spoiled me so much that any beat 'em up that I play from this point forward, it's hard to like say to myself, oh, this might be a better game than Streets of Rage, because Streets of Rage is the pedestal of beat 'em ups. It's like, it's just the best game when it comes to when it comes to beat 'em ups. But there shouldn't not be a reason not to play any other beat 'em ups. There's plenty of good beat 'em ups out there that I feel might even be on the same scope as Streets of Rage. You know, if you're into retro video games, there's a countless of them that on the Super Nintendo, on any other platform, that I think you would like. Final Fight. People have brought up the Final Fight games, but Asterix and Obelix, I would never assume that there would be like a beat 'em up for Asterix and Obelix. You know, I never thought that. By the way, why are we collecting coins? If we're collecting coins, there's got to be a reason for that. Now, when you play a video game, right? This is a question for y'all. When you're playing a video game and you get coins, right? Usually coins are for a reason. You collect them for 1-up or for like buying specific items to help you with your game journey. But here, they don't give me a reason. What's the reason? I don't know. Should I find out? Maybe. I guess this is initially like a first impression of a game that's already been out for a couple years. Go! Punch those barrels. Do a barrel roll? No, we can't. We're talking like another game. Speaking of Star Fox, right? Because we're talking Star Fox, I believe. So most of the time I emulate most of my games. I do have a lot of games in my collection, but there's this one game I've always wanted to play for video purposes or for like for streaming purposes. Star Fox Command, and I do have that game. But the thing is, that game is super hard to emulate. It's hard because Nintendo DS has the stylus, and it's a touchpad kind of game where it relies on touchpad. And I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to stream or record that game because it's tough. I'm a big fan of Star Fox. Now, how do we get from talking about Asterix and Obelix to Star Fox? I don't know. Listen, when you watch a video of mine, when you watch a Spirit video, there's gonna be a lot of things said, and sometimes we're gonna go off topic. But you're coming along with the ride. Ah! How dare ye? You'll take a slapping and a bopping and a slapping to the face. Yes. Lay down. Do not get up, please. Do not get up.
Step aside. I'm in a hurry.
Alright, do not fall. Do not. I repeat, do not fall.
Pillaging and plundering.
They put too much enemies on the screen too. It's like there's a lot of enemies on the screen that you can't even focus.
Mission accomplished by Belenos.
Alright, mission accomplished. I think this is a good stopping point because I actually gotta go. But this was Asterix and Obelix Slap Them All. And you can download this on PC. I don't know if this is available on Steam, but you kind of got the gist of what this game is about. And let me know if you like Asterix and Obelix. Let me know if you like this game. Let me know if you like beat 'em ups. And if you like beat 'em ups, I'm all ears. I want to know what beat 'em ups would you recommend to me. I'd like to know. If it's Streets of Rage, I'm all on it. I love Streets of Rage, but you gotta give me some other suggestions. All right, my name is Spirit, and thank you so much for watching another video on SpiritGames, and I'll see you all on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.